في بولندا لكن هنا تصويبة. يا سلام يا سلام على تصويبة لا تصد ولا ترد. هز الشبكة، هز تصويبة قوية عن طريق لاعب الوسط رافائيل فورستر المحترف البرازيلي. صوب تصويبة قذيفة لا تصد ولا ترد. هزت الشبكة، هز
غالينو في الجهة اليسرى، لا زالت المحاولة قائمة في الجهة اليسرى. تسديد
لكن تصل من جديد إلى فريق بورتو. تسديدة، الله ما أجمل هذا الهدف. روعة يا تيلي. لا اللاعب رقم 7 لويس دياز اللاعب الكولومبي يسجل هدف، وأي هدف. هذه المرة تفوق على ماكروغر. روعة الهدف، روعة بالفعل. ملعب دراغاو يقوم من مكانه بكل الحضور يفرح بهذا الهدف، ولكن كونسيساو لا تظهر عليه السعادة. لماذا؟ الهدف في مكان قاتل جدا، وماكروغر رغم أن ماكروغر حارس طويل القامة، لكن شوف كيف استسلم لتسديدة اللاعب لويس دياز. هو دياز
وسط الميدان الآن. النادي البلجيكي اللي نظم أموره في الشوط الثاني يلعب بشكل أفضل. يباغت الجميع. الأوكراني رومان يرميشوف.
ايندوفن تقدم عن طريق اللاعب مالين، وعزز عن طريق سباسيان بالخطة في مرمى فريقه. برونو فرنانديش عاد، وهنا التسديدة. يا ولد الله يا برونو فرنانديش في وقت الحديث عن هدفه في مباراة الذهاب.
لكن الأندية الإسبانية فازت أكثر بالنهائي. خيمينيز ذكية جدا هذه اللقطة بالراس في المرمى، رائعة. هدف جميل جدا لصالح نادي ولفرهامبتون. الذئاب مرة أخرى تضرب بقوة وتعود من بعيد هذه المرة. الذئاب تقلب الطاولة، ولفرهامبتون يعود من تأخر مبكر.
كرة لسيدوبا سماح زيديلو. بارتيزان بلغراد يشعل المفاجأة في ملعب أزاد الكمان.
الدوري الإنجليزي الممتاز. تشيلسي، توتنهام هوتسبير. السبت حصريا على قنوات بي سبورتس.
Tapes were raised.
What do you want last time to work?
What's your name?
Yeah, this situation.
I'm in so much trouble.
What's happened? You've taken anything for depression?
4 husbands. Didn't work.
Sorry about your window, but you're welcome for not getting robbed.
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
يدخل ميسي، ما زال عنده الكره، ميسي باليسرى وميسي باليمنى، وصمه معاه، يرجع لفيدال، فيدال والتوزيع، لا لا جول. اختفى كدنا ننساه عندما ظهر، حطها بيمناه في الزاوية اليسرى، يا له من جول. سواريز يفك العقدة ويعدل النتيجة، سواريز بروعة، سواريز يبدع ويسجل جول. ميسي مع فيدال، راوغ ميسي، دخل ميسي، راح ميسي، زاد ميسي، ميسي ما زال ميسي، كرة خطيرة، سواريز جول. فيدال، ميسي، سواريز، هذه هي البارسا بسبع أرواح، هذه هي البارسا عندما يكون لديها ليو ميسي. استلمها ميسي في غفلة من دفاع الإنتر، دخل ميسي، توغل ميسي، مرر ميسي، وصلت لسواريز، دخل سواريز وحطها بيسراه، جول. ثنائية ولا أروع للبارسا.
الفريق التشيكي الذي يواجه برشلونة ويواجه هذه المحاولة الخطيرة، جول من وهل، من بدري جدا، واحد من الفرسان الثلاثة يظهر في اللقطة ويسجل الهدف الأول. من هو الفارس؟ أعتقد الفارس الأول، الساحر الأول من ضمن الفرسان الثلاثة، برشلونة من بدري يسجل الهدف الأول. ميسي يلعب الكرة عالية، التسديدة تنحط الكرة بهذا الشكل المفاجئ في الجول. يتمكن لويس سواريز الآن من تسجيل الهدف الثاني لمصلحة برشلونة.
نصل الى جريزمان في الجهه اليسرى، لويزيتو، الله على كره وصلت ميسي من الله. هذه المره قال ميسي لسواريز انا عوضك. وصلت الآن خطيرة، محاولة، ميسي إنها ليلة ال7-0 يفعلها ليونيل ميسي ويسجل ثاني أهداف برشلونة. ميسي المساحة الموجودة، نعم، يمر عادي جدا، التمريرة جريزمان، إلى متى؟ يترجم ما يترجم. إنه جريزمان يا أخي يعيدك إلى كرة القدم. نعم، يعيدك إلى كرة القدم. بوس ميسي
وجاي موسى، وجاي وانطوان جريزمان حلوه برشا، خطيره، والهدف الاول 1-0 عن طريق اللاعب بيريز، هذا هو البارسا بمن حضر. انا ما اقول لكم ان البارسا ممكن يتقدم في سكور، انا مو اكلمكم ان المباراه لن تكون سهله، هناك دوافع للكتالان. البارسا بالاتاك، محاوله واحده وثير خطيره، والشوط والهدف الثاني. خلاص الهدف الثاني عن طريق أنسو فاتي، يقول انسو التأهل يا الانتر.
ست في رياضة الرugby ويلز، إنجلترا، فرنسا، اسكتلندا، إيرلندا وإيطاليا ستتنافس من أجل هدف واحد ألا وهو الفوز. بطولة الأمم الست الكبار للرجبي السبت حصريا على بي سبورتس 13. الأحد حصريا على بي سبورتس 13. الدوري الفرنسي باريس سان جيرمان، بوردو، الأحد حصريا على بي سبورت 6. منذ الصباح الباكر حتى منتصف الليل تغطية برامجية متنوعة ومتواصلة كلها من أجل الحدث المنتظر. المسيرة انطلقت والرؤية تتحقق والإبداع مكمل. كل هذه التغطية تتابعونها تحت عنوان واحد: الطريق إلى كأس العالم قطر 2022. 1000 يوم على الانطلاق. الثلاثاء 25 من فبراير على قنوات بي سبورتس.
Welcome at beIN Sports, and today I have the pleasure to sit beside two of the maybe the best players, some of the best players in the world, recording all the people who voted on them. Virgil van Dijk, welcome man. Gini Wijnaldum, Jorginho, but for me it's Gini. Yeah. It's a double Dutch interview. Welcome man, welcome in Qatar first of all.
Thank you.
I'm very happy to see you guys again. Let's go straight into the questions. I mean, you guys have an amazing season so far on. So let's talk about the competition first of all. Your priorities and ambitions of this season. We all know, obvious, that you guys are the current Champions League winners. Premier League is there to win, to grab. So what is the bigger target for you?
Oh, that's a difficult question to answer, but I think in all the competitions we participate, we try to go as far as possible. And unfortunately, we're out of one competition now, the Carabao Cup, but we're still in all the others. And we want to go as far as possible. We want to go to the right, to the end of it, and hopefully you win as much as possible. We all know how difficult the league will be as well. City is City. They will always be there. They are a very difficult team to beat, and what I said, they will always, be up there. And there are many other teams that are around as well.
Perfect, man. And what about you? What are your ambitions?
Yeah, of course we want to win something this year, but what we said beginning of the season is that we gonna give everything to come as far as possible in the competition, and trying to win something. You know yourself that if you play in the Premier League, you have to deal with certain situations during the season. We already have to deal with a few this season. We have a few injuries. Important players got injured, so we also have to deal with that. Till now we did it quite well. So I hope we can deal with all the situations we get during the season and come as far as possible in the Premier League. Hopefully we will win something, and I think we had a good start. We have to see how it's gonna finish.
Yeah, it's funny you said that. Looking at last season and how close you guys were at City. This year, obvious, it's gonna be a different kind of setup because the point difference that you have at City. But nevertheless, you can never accept the fact that you're already there. But knowing from last year, the experience that you have, and I think the focus that you guys have now this year, what I see, do you think it's going to be, is it a different kind of focus comparing with last year?
I think we take the situation from last season to this season. We develop as a team, and we were in the situation before that we were first in the league for a long time, and basically Leicester Manchester City was behind us and they had to catch up with us, and they did quite well. And we know now that every situation we get to win a game, we just take it with both hands and trying to make the best of it. That's why I think also we win a lot of games in the last minute, because we always have the confidence and the faith that we can win a game.
The luck of a champion.
You can say it at the end of the season if we are champion, then you can say it luck of a champion. But I think it is more quality than luck right now. We do it so much right now, winning in the last couple of minutes. But I think also because the results are good and we have a lot of confidence, and that comes because I think we play good and we deal with the situation quite well, and that's the situation we had before last season. So I think last season helped us a lot to develop as a team and helped us this season. But what I just said, we have to do it till the end of the season.
Yeah, obvious last season, great season. You lost out on the Premier League, but at the other hand, you guys won the Champions League.
No.
I think it's a childhood dream for everybody. I mean, that was one of my childhood dreams. Fortunately, I was never able to do it. World Cup is another thing that's a childhood dream. So tell us a little bit about that feeling, about that whistle, that final whistle, and you knew, like, I'm gonna stand here with the cup with the big A's, how he translated it. Yeah. So what was that feeling about?
Oh, I have to say the feeling was already when David Origi scored the second goal. You already had the feeling like we win it now, we won it. So from that feeling, you just wait till the ref blows the whistle so you can run on the pitch, celebrate it with everyone. And that's basically the moment that you make history. So it's really difficult to explain, because you have to be there, you have to be involved to really feel what the players feel. But yeah, it was unbelievable. Also, if you look to the way we came to the final, if you take the group,
you had a big role in that as well, with your 2 goals against Barcelona in the
not
semis.
too bad, though. Not too bad.
I can't give him credit for that. I can't give him credit. Okay. You hear the big man saying, I can't give you too much credit.
But no, not too much. I think it's a team thing. If you look at
don't play it down though.
No. I'm really think like that, because
you changed the game that night.
Yeah, I changed the game. But if you think. I think in the group we had to win against Napoli. If Mo didn't score that goal, I was not able to score the goals against Barcelona. If Alisson didn't make that save, I wasn't able to, score the goals. So I think if you take the whole route and you look at the games in the group, we didn't win one game away from home. So it was really tough for us, and and at the end we still finished the job. So the whole Champions League was like a dream, because at one end we couldn't go through the next round, and at the other end you win the Champions League. So it was unbelievable.
So what about you? What was the feeling when you hear that final whistle? I mean, you come from far, you've been kind of a diesel in my eyes, you know what I mean? And now becoming one of the best players in the world. To lift that trophy, was it everything that you could imagine and hope for?
Yeah, no, it was something I would never ever forget. And to be in the final the year before in Kiev and losing that final was very tough. It was hard on us all, especially the way we lost it. I would never ever forget. And yeah, we had to be sure that we're not gonna let that happen again. And there's just a couple things that we'll never ever forget. I'll never ever forget. This Genie did a speech before he went out on the pitch, and it was so deep and it touched us all that it gave us so much motivation to get the job done. And we also had a conversation about that you don't want to be in a situation after a game where you gonna walk through the guard of honor, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So when they're gonna clap for you, I think that's also the worst feeling.
Yeah.
But what Genie says, the goal that Divock scored was the moment that I just realized that I'm a Champions League winner.
Yeah, we saw some images from you on the pitch. When he scored, and you were like,
I was flat on the ground, and I could, that was the moment that I had tears in my eyes, and you know, so many things went through my body, and it's a childhood dream, and hopefully it's not only once that it's gonna happen. Hopefully there will be more times, but you know, so to experience this is special.
Yeah, well, it was an amazing thing to see, you know, as a fellow Dutchman, to see you guys lifting that trophy. Any Dutchman in the history, I mean, you know, it's not for a lot of guys there to lift that trophy, and coming off that great, amazing season, you personally, great, amazing season, so consistent in the way how you played, you leading the defense, you know, being a European Footballer of the Year, runner-up at the Ballon d'Or. Is that something that you see as your biggest achievement individual-wise?
Well, I can't deny that last season has been my best season so far in my football career. I've worked very hard to this point of time in my career, and what I've experienced last season on club level and also on national team level, I want to experience for the next years to come. I'm enjoying myself. I'm in a good shape. I'm in a good age for a centre back, and I feel like I still can, you know, I still have more percentage in me to get even better, and to have that feeling, you know, makes me want to, you know, do even more and achieve more as well.
Is he the one that keeps you in check sometimes, or is the other way around? Who's the joker between the two of you?
No, we both like to get on each other.
You know, the dressing room is one thing that people will never understand. You know, something that people will never understand. But as soon as if you didn't really experience it, but I think what I see from the outside, the way how you guys connect with each other, the dressing room must have been be amazing. The way how you guys handle yourself.
It is.
And I think the two of you as well. Is it something that you guys talk about as well on the pitch, off the pitch?
Yeah, to be fair, we're just two players that really want to laugh, and I think in the team that we have more. I think Sadio Mane, the guy is unbelievable. The things he said, the jokes he makes, he already left, is really funny. And you know, we have a team with players that we really love each other, so we accept each other. So everyone can feel free and make jokes. So we also have a manager who loves to make jokes. So
tell me a little bit about that, because for us, you know, from the outside, you see the smile, you see the way how people interact with him, you see how the fans love him, how the media carries him as, you know, one of the greatest managers. From all the experience that you had, from the managers that you had before, what makes him so special in your eyes?
What makes him special is that, you know, we see he's really passionate in the way of coaching. So sometimes when we play bad, when the ref blows the whistle for halftime, when you already think like, oh, we're going inside, he's gonna shout at us or something. But then he is completely calm and trying to give the team confidence. He's like a mental coach also. When you need confidence on a moment, he will be there to give you confidence. And when he needs to be hard, so like sometimes, you know, when you carry away with the moments you have, he's there to knock you down on the ground and stay with both feet on the ground. Make sure you stay with both feet on the ground. So he's like not only a good coach with the way he approaches things, but also a mental coach. He also knows how to help players individually develop. And I think every player who came to him, who plays with him in the team, develop as a player. So, you know, I enjoy working with him since I came here. I also have moments with him because what I just said, he's really passionate. So sometimes it's too much to handle on a moment, but
that's a good thing, right? I think
it's a really good thing. You know, if you think back on it, you're like, okay, you know, I have a manager who really cares about me and who really wants to help me. So, but you know how it is sometimes in the game. With emotions is just too much, but that's how he is. And if you understand that, it is the best manager you can have.
So what about you? I mean, you excelled under him, so he got to be certainly up there as one of your favorite managers. So what makes him so special to you?
Yeah, I think what you see is what you get. You know, how active he is on the sides, how, you know, with his little jokes, with his, you know, direct answers, and, you know, he's just, I think what Genie said, he's more than a coach. He's also, you know, just He knows how to touch you in a certain way. And obviously, when things are going well, then, you know, the most important thing is the results on the pitch anyway. So, and that's been going pretty well as well. So he's just a fantastic coach with the staff as well. You know, we have a clear plan of playing that's been working out for the team, for the players who are at Liverpool. And so far so good. So yeah, I only have good words for him. And that's not because he's the manager.
I know you guys have other thoughts. I see some of the chuckles. You know, you guys chuckles, grins.
I said it.
I grin, so I can see all the. I see the memories in the back of your minds already. Like, you know, I can't say it on camera, but I have some great stories.
I think what Gini said as well. Like, sometimes you're human beings, so sometimes when you're scoring 2 goals or for players, or when you are having a worldy game, and you maybe think like, oh, you're here, you just, you know,
brings you back down.
And for example, I won the European Championship, European Player of the Year, and he said the first reaction he said that Virgil just went there just to get the award for us as a team.
So I had nothing to do individual about you, about
and
your
that says about him, but obviously I know how proud he was, but that's just how he is, and he knows exactly what to say, what to do, and so far I've been, like everyone else, we have been enjoying every bit of it.
I mean, it's a great chemistry to see you guys on the pitch, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard for me as a City man, you know, to see you guys performing so well, but nevertheless, you know, the thing is, like, if you see Liverpool matching up with any team, you always have the confidence you guys will always score goals. Conceding, not so much, but you always score goals. Would you say you guys have the best 3 up front in the world right now at this moment?
Well, you know, that's arguable, but you know, if we talk about in form, like and the way we play, with the high press, with the, you know, the pace in behind, you know, also with the quality of goals, you know, they are so important for us, and that's why we also excel. You know, they are definitely, you know, very, very important for us, and I definitely think they should definitely be considered as one of the informed, top three up. Yeah.
So what about you? You think the top 3 in the world, if you consider all the teams at the moment
what he
right
just
now?
said, it's difficult to say. If you look at the teams,
it's easier for you guys to play with them, right?
It's much easier.
You know.
Also because they make it also because they are so good, they also make it easier for midfielders to play against, because you know,
the connection they have. It's beautiful to see. You know, when you have a football mind, if you see the connection between the 3 of them, you know, they're never afraid to work for each other or even fill in a position if the other one is taking another position. If it's Firmino going to the right, or to the left, or Mane. So it's great chemistry to see that. Do you see the?
Yeah, for sure. And that, I think that's why they make each other better, because they want to work for each other. What you just said, if Mane end up in this as a striker, Firmino will go to the left winger to stay there and do his job. So they are prepared and they want to work for each other. I think that's why they are so good right now. And we as a team, we want to work for them so they can be at their best. And you know, everything just works. You know, it was quite difficult to make it as good as it is right now, because we had to work a lot, train a lot. I know my first year when I came here was, I think, the second season of the manager, and we were still learning and still trying to do it as perfect as possible. But yeah, even then was not always good, but now we do it much better. Not always great, but much better than in the beginning since I came. And I see the team develop. It's really nice to be part of the development.
And I got to touch base because, of course, beIN Sports is one of the biggest ones in Asia and the Middle East. So Mo Salah, a character, right?
He is.
He is also a character.
He
of
is,
course, apart from his qualities as a player, I mean, he's been amazing, and everybody always have an opinion about it. I absolutely adore him because his work rate is second to none. How is he as a player? Is he one of the guys that is a clown like Sané? Like Mane?
Sadio, Sadio. Nah, Mo is less. Mo is less a joker.
Yeah.
Sadio jokes a lot. But Mo is a really good guy to work with.
Mhm.
You know, he always think about other people, and even with his status, the way he is, because he's a big player, he's still down to earth and still basically a kind guy.
No, it's perfect, man. We're gonna make a little step to the Euros. I mean, you guys qualified. Everybody was happy. I was, I was ecstatic in front of the television. You know, especially where you guys came from. You know, last year missing out the tournaments, the whole development as a team, and now qualifying for the Euros 2020. What are your ambitions? You guys gonna go in the tournament as one of the favorites, especially if you see the players that Holland created over the last 2 years, the talent that's flourishing, and also about qualifying. So, what are your ambitions for this tournament? I know everybody's saying we got to win the Euro 2020. I mean, that's one of the things that everybody. You know how we are as a country, right? You know how it is. But if you just be realistic and just break it down, what are your ambitions being a captain and seeing the overall talent of the squad?
Well, I think, you know, first of all, we missed 2 tournaments. You know, that's the reality. And to be back now, we want to do as well as possible. We have quality in the team that we can, you know, surprise people, upset people. But, you know, it's all about what happened on the pitch. You know, everyone can say we have a group that, you know, we should get out like, you know, easily. But, you know, it's going to be very tough. We play in Amsterdam, so that makes it easier. But no, it's still going to be tough. So
you don't think that's an advantage, no?
Well, obviously it's not a disadvantage, but it still doesn't make it a lot easier. You know, it's still going to be very tough. But, you know, I think our mindset here anyway is one game at a time. And I think the first game is the 14th of June. And when the time is there, we'll focus on that, and then we'll see in the end of the road where we're gonna go.
Yeah. What about you? What are your ambitions?
Yeah, you know.
Obviously you're gonna play. Yeah. That's one of the things that's gonna be.
Yeah.
You're playing with the captain, so that's an easy one too, right? You don't have to worry about that.
I have to make sure I stay fit and everything, and develop the season. But it's difficult to say. I think, you know, I think you play the World Cup. Well, 2010 went really well, and then the Euros, everyone was like, oh, we have to come far, and then it went not so good. Then we had the World Cup where everyone said like, first in the group we will go home, and at the end we came to the semi-finals. So it's difficult to say. Of course you want to achieve a lot, especially the way we start. You know, I think we build a team now who can win a lot of games, big games. But I think for a lot of players it's the first tournament, and we have to see how we develop during the tournament and how we basically grew in the tournament. Because as you see, the best teams, they grew during the tournament. That's what we did in 2014. So I hope we can do that during the tournament and come as far as possible. But to say where we will go and everything is difficult to say. I think you know really good. You had it also. It's just too difficult to say like we have to go there, or we should win it, or we have to come to the semi-finals. The only thing what we have to do, what Virgil just said, we have to look game by game and just give everything.
Yeah, of course. I will see. I mean, I hope always for the best, but what you said as well, you have to be realistic and just take every game at the time. Being said, Ronald Koeman, you know, he's doing an amazing job. When he came in first, it was a really difficult task for him to take over, especially after the missed tournaments that we had as a nation. How good was he, and how important was he for you guys, the development as a team, the flourish of the talent, but also connect the right players with each other to perform?
Yeah, he's one of the main factors of the success of the team, of the country at the moment. Yeah, he brought players together that working for each other day in, day out. He's clear in what to the players. Everyone knows their job. We have a squad that is almost never changing unless injuries. So everyone is accepting their role. And yeah, he's just obviously I know him since I was at Southampton, but he is direct. He is he's very good for the young guys as well. I think him as a person is also helping the team, and I think it's just a great click at the moment, and everything that we've been doing so far has been going well, and he's definitely one of the main reasons for that.
So what about you? It's the same?
I think he and the directors.
You have a different opinion.
No, I think he and the directions. No, he and the people from the direction are the main reason we perform how we perform right now. I think he changed a lot of things in the national team, first of all, and besides that, he also knows this generation, so he knows what this generation needs and how this generation thinks, because a lot of players are quite young if you compare it to the players that were already there. So
I didn't want to say anything, but the Choco said it.
He was living.
So what you trying to say? Like he's already old. He's old, right? He's not a young anymore.
No, I'm not old.
Does he compare himself with the young squad, or is he already in the old squad when you guys come in? Is he the experienced player, or is he still trying to be one of the guys?
Trying to be one of the guys.
He's trying to be one of the guys.
He's trying to still be young.
I'm trying to be young, yeah.
No, he's the experienced player.
He's the experienced player.
Not everyone think I'm 29.
So you still got a baby face.
So everyone think I'm much younger.
I think it was like
I spoke with Frankie de Jong and he thought I was 26. So I said no.
That's a compliment. That's a big compliment.
No, but he understands what this generation needs. So if we want something, we can always go to him and ask him like, can we do it this way or this way? And he always think about it. And sometimes he said yes, and sometimes he said no. So he's open for everything. So it feels good to work with him.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it off, man. Guys, I want to thank you so much for your interview. It's been a pleasure. Always good seeing you guys as fellow Dutchmen.
Yeah.
I wish you nothing but success. You know that.
Thank you.
And hopefully you guys enjoy Qatar, even though it's not the best weather here. But that means you might have to come back, and I'll show you guys around a little bit more. Yeah.
Thank you
very much, man. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
As always, man.
Thanks.
ذهاب دور 16 من دوري أبطال أوروبا. بروسيا دورتموند